Hey guys, welcome. I'm probably doing this video a little bit backwards. I already rode this bike, but I'll leave it for later on in the video to show you my experience. This is the G-Force T42 bike. As you see here, it's a 500 watt motor. It's got hydraulic brake system. It's a 180 millimeter rotor. It's got a 10.4 amp hour battery, 48 volts, and yeah, it folds, fits in the back of my car. I have a Mazda 6. You can probably see it in the background over there. But yeah, and what I'm going to be doing today is taking this bike to Santa Teresa County Park. And Santa Teresa is pretty well known for its hiking trails and off-road trails, with plenty of steep trails or steep climbs back there. So you pretty much have your picking when it comes to Santa Teresa County. The ride over there is probably about, I want to say, 3 to 4 miles, and then it's an uphill from there for about 2 miles to get to the top. Not to the top, halfway up. And then once you're up there, then you can proceed to take the trails and there's a bunch of trails that you can go on over there, so it's pretty fun. And what I just want to show you guys is how the G-Force T42 bike can handle the off-road. These are 20-inch tires, fat tires, and yeah, so come along for the ride, and you'll see how fun it is, and I think you'll enjoy the video. Let's do it. One thing I want to point out before we get going is my handlebar here. If you guys are looking for a solution to hold a phone, I went with the, I think it's called the Lascelles, and it's one of those where you have a back clip to clip it on, but as soon as I release it, you can just, let's see, lift it up, and it comes right off, just like that. So you just slide it in, and it grabs it like that, and your phone is pretty secure. A really nice piece. It comes with some rubber rings, so you can adjust or put how many rubber rings you need to adjust to your handlebar type. Then on this side, I'm testing out a GoPro mount. Not sure if I'm going to leave that there. I'm not sure if my GoPro is going to fit and clear the computer. But currently for this video, I'm just using the GoPro on my chest. That's about it. Handlebar is really nice. I love these the leather grips, or leather feeling grips that come with the bike. They feel really well. I wouldn't know if they weren't real leather. They feel like real leather, but yeah, that's the bike. So let's get to some off-road.
Shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
Alright, now we're going to try another hill coming up over here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, this one's tucked over here. Alright, here we go. Straight up ahead. This is pretty steep. Try it. There you go. No problem at all. Enjoy that pretty view. This is on top of Santa Teresa County Park. You got the Santa Teresa golf course below. I'm over here in the nice hills of Santa Teresa County Park in South San Jose, and it's a pretty nice climb up here. I do this ride pretty much, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week on the main road, and then every now and then I'll come up to the hills and do some off-roading. But let me show you what the view looks like. There's the view from way up here. That's the golf course. I think it's Santa Teresa Golf Course. A pretty steep hill, so I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, if you're thinking about doing some off-roading with this bike, it handles these hills out here pretty well. I've never had an issue with this bike handling hills. So I came up the main road, which is probably about a mile to a mile and a half of just a natural grade climbing grade up. And then I did some hills in the back, and I'm still at 4 batteries. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have 4 bars left, 4 out of 5. So yeah, it holds pretty well. So let's go do a few more roads up here and see how it handles. But so far so good. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit further on this one. This hill, see where it takes me. But it's a nice little deep vista point here where you can see the entire city of San Jose. Well, not the entirety of it, but South San Jose at least. So that's pretty nice. Here's a nice little downgrade. More. Alright, so that was pretty cool. If I go further down, it'll take me to the bottom of the road that I don't want to do, but let's try going back up this hill. We'll show you what. It's pretty steep, as you can see, so we're going to go all the way back up from where we came from. So, all right, so here we go. Let's do it. I'm helping the bike out with pedal assist, but it's not a lot. I'm not doing a lot of effort on the pedals. Here, it's just a little bit more. I'm by no means an avid mountain biker, so you might hear me a little bit of heavy breathing. All right, so we got up that hill, no problem. This one's a little bit more gradual, but still uphill for sure. Bike still handling no problem. Here we go. I did forget to mention too that these are 20-inch fat tires, 4-inch wide. All right, there's that hill. That was that. Now we're going to come back down the entry to this little trail here. Just like that. So as you can see, the G-Force T42 handled that very nicely. And I guarantee you guys that I would not be able to do that on a regular mountain bike. I am not in shape to be able to do that. So I'm going to take this little off-road here, cross over to the other side. Pretty soon I'm going to do what I consider to be the funnest part of this ride, is coasting downhill on the paved road. It's pretty epic. I should try going down that trail. I haven't seen that. There's a couple of them there that I should try. So we're going to go up this paved road over here, and then we're going to coast it all the way down. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to coast all the way down the hill. I'm going to ride my brakes on a couple places because the bike gets a little bit too fast. Once again, these are only 20-inch tires, so it does feel like it's super fast when you're even only going 30 miles an hour or so. But let's get going. Let's do this. I don't even need a pedal assist on this, so I'm going to drop it down just to 1. And here we go. We're already at 22, 23 miles an hour. Riding the brakes just a little bit here. There we go. 26. There. It comes a little uphill here for just a minute. So you can enjoy the view while you're coasting up this little hill off to the right into the valley. Alright, here we go. take this straight ahead for about, oh, I'd say 2.5 miles, 3 miles, you'll get to Highway 101 and 85. All right, so that was fun. Maybe I'll ride into the Santa Teresa golf course in a second and show you guys what that's like. Let's get over there. I'll be back. Santa Teresa Golf Club. This is a really nice golf club. Golf course. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. I typically like to come out and ride when the sun is going down, maybe 2 hours before sunset, and you get the golden hour. And out here, golden hour is just amazing. It's beautiful. So everybody's out relaxing, playing 18 rounds, 18 holes. I think it's 18. Golf, so I don't know. Man, if this was pre-COVID, I would probably stop into the guest house, sit at the bar, have a nice beer before I head back. That's not the case here. There's your backdrop. And yeah. Over here is the driving range. parking lot is packed. It's like, do people not work? I mean, I would think you have to work to be able to afford the Bay Area, but I don't know. Whatever their secret is, I'd like to know. Then again, I am riding a bike at a golf course in the middle of the day too. So yeah, that's Santa Teresa Golf Course. Beautiful place. Apologize in advance for all the wind noise. Generally, if I'm going to take it down to pedal assist 1, I'm going to go just in the lower gears, probably mid-level. So I have it set to where pedal assist 1 only gets me to a maximum of, I believe, here I'm going to slow down here. I think it's about 8 miles an hour, and I can pedal like this all day long. I mean, it's giving me a little bit of pedal assist. Like, let's go to the amps. So it's delivering right now 0.3 amp hours. There it went to 0. So it hovers between 0 and 0.3. I'm doing 9 miles an hour, and I am getting pedal assist because if I turn it off, the bike does start to feel a little bit heavier. So I'm doing a little bit of effort. I could ride the bike like this, not a problem. But if I do start to get some uphill, then that will be a problem. So right now I'm at 0. I'm in 3rd gear and just coasting to 10 miles an hour. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn on pedal assist again. Now we're at pedal assist 1, doing about 10 miles an hour, and the pedals feel a little bit lighter to the touch. But it's not going to take me above 10 miles an hour, and I set it that way because if I'm in a congested trail where there's a lot of people and I'm just, cruising along, doing a really long ride, then this is a comfortable speed. I don't want to go any faster than this, and I can just leave it on pedal assist 1 and ride all day long. If I want to go a little bit faster, maybe it's less crowded, I can bump up to pedal assist 2 now, maybe bump up the gear. Now I'm in 4, and this is another comfortable ride, just a little bit faster. Maybe I could even go to 5. There we go. So now I'm doing 12 miles an hour. Now it's 50. 12 miles an hour, 5th gear. Again, very easy ride, and I'm coming up to the crosswalk here. 1 second. I don't want to break any rules. Cautious. It's again a beautiful day out. It's probably like, I don't know, 79 degrees. Gorgeous day to be out. And just gonna wait till this light turns. Okay, now it's green. Traffic's going, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Back to where we were. Gear up. Right now I'm at pedal assist 2. This is about as fast as it's going to go on pedal assist 2 unless I really hammer down on the brakes and try to go faster. But, what's the point? Here I'm pedaling just a little bit harder, and I'm doing about 14 miles an hour. I can hold this all day long. No problem at all. Now, if I want to go a little bit faster, then pedal assist 3. I'm going to go to 6th gear, and this one tops out at about maybe 15, 16 miles an hour. This is a nice, comfortable pace. I probably did 40 miles like this the other day. If I go to pedal assist 4, now I'm going to go all the way to the highest gear because I can't pedal fast enough. But there I'm getting 21 miles an hour. I've got resistance on the pedals now. My legs are going pretty quick. I'm going to put it into 5th. Now I'm clear. Let's try 5. Alright. There we have it. So that was just me wanting to explain how I use the... Watch out this guy.
I'm sorry, I didn't even see you better.
You're right. Okay, so that is why you always have to be on the defense. Guy wasn't looking. I thought he saw me, that's why I slowed down. But apparently he did not see me, or he wasn't looking. I mean, he never really came to a complete stop anyways, but that's what you got to watch out for when you're out biking. He apologized. I accepted his apology because simple mistake. I think it's probably happened one time, so I get it. But hopefully now moving forward, he'll be more cautious when it comes to intersections, and everybody's safe. So, down right about here. I've done this road plenty of times. Sign says, "Don't trash Coyote Valley." Yeah, we don't want some trash out here. It's beautiful. I wish we would get some rain though, so our hills can turn green for a while. It's really nice when they are green, but we haven't had any rain in California in, I want to say, years. I'm waiting for the road to clear up. Actually, nothing to my right. Still waiting. There. Alright, here we go. There you have it, guys. That's probably going to be my last little hill that I climb before I get home. Another thing I love about e-bikes is, man, when you have a headwind, you can choose not to feel it. I think that's one of the things that discourages a lot of people from riding traditional bikes, is having to fight headwinds. They're a pain in the ass. Probably knocks your speed down to half of what you're doing. But here with the e-bike, it's just a lot more breeze in your face without the added workout, if you choose not to. But I encourage everybody to get a workout while they're on their e-bikes. I have a cruiser bike. I rode it pretty frequently when I first got it, and then I started riding it less and less because my right knee started to hurt a little bit when I would pedal for a while. So this bike kind of helps that a lot. I don't really feel anything in my knee when riding, so, and I'm 50, so people like me that, you know, e-bikes really make you want to go out and just ride the bike because you're not worried about having to, you know, do a gnarly workout or anything like that, or worry about hills. And you just, you know, you just ride around, just have a pleasant time riding bikes. Let's see, looks like school's getting out this way. Got about one more block. Alright, here we go. So I'm headed back home, and I'm going to cut through this park over here. Yeah, I'm staying in this little trail in the back. yeah, so e-bikes are great. I wanted a foldable bike so I can just put it in my car and take off whenever I want. I've gone to Santa Cruz once or twice, but I still want to go to San Francisco, maybe Monterey, maybe Half Moon Bay, places like that. Go out and explore a little bit. Considering getting a second, wait, did I come in the wrong place? Considering getting a second battery in case I want to make a day-long trip out of it. For me, it's about a 40-mile drive to San Francisco, and then from there I'm thinking of doing a somewhere like in the Land's End area, and then all the way up to Marin, so crossing the Golden Gate Bridge. I think that would be a fun little ride. I haven't mapped it out yet, so I'm not quite sure how long that ride is and the elevation shifts for that ride. I think it's pretty easy, so I'm not too concerned about the hills. I just want to know if I can get to my destination and back on one charge. Should be able to, but I'll have to map it out. I did download a program called alltrails.com, and they have an app, but you can also just go on the website and look at a bunch of trails that you can bike on, that you can hike on. It's a really cool program and app for your phone. I did subscribe to the premium service, and I think it's $25 a year or $30 a year, something like that. And it allows you to just download the maps to your phone, so if you go on any ride or hike that you don't get any cell reception, then they have you covered by downloading the maps, so you always know where you are. But yeah, this is the trail that leads to back to the house, and that's about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is a G-Force T42. I believe it's a G-Force or USA-Gforce.com is what I see on the bike. And yeah, I bought this bike. I got it in about a week. They ship out of SoCal. They do have customer support. In case you need to ask them any questions, they'll answer you probably 1 or 2 days max. So there is someone on the other end. And yeah, you know, this isn't the traditional big bike companies, but you know, the components are pretty good quality. The bike's doing really well. I think I have about, I want to say about 400 miles on it now. So it's doing really well. And I'm getting back home with about 3 bars left on the battery. So that's awesome, considering all the hills that I went on and all the off-roading. So 3 batteries, or three bars left. So that's awesome. All right, guys. Till the next one, we'll catch you later. Sign out.